So you've heard all about drugs like Ozempic helping people lose a bunch of weight. I mean, it got so crazy that even people who were using it for their type 2 diabetes weren't able to get a hold of their medications. And with stars like Oprah coming out and saying that they've been on this weight loss drug and it's helped them lose a bunch of weight, it's not surprising that these medications are being called the cure for obesity. But what if I told you there's a new weight loss medication that makes Ozempic look like child's play? Hi, my name is Dr. Kevin Mutore, and in this video, I'll be telling you all about this game-changing new weight loss drug, how it works, its side effects, its current status, and also make sure to stick to the end of the video where I tell you how much weight people have been losing on this drug, and trust me, you won't believe it. But before I get into it, this video is for educational purposes only. It is not medical advice, so please make sure to consult your doctor before starting any new medication or exercise program. But before we talk about this new scientific breakthrough medication, let's do a quick dive on the current medications that are being used to treat obesity. First, let's start off with the medication that has gained a ton of popularity recently. I mean, it even got so crazy that many Hollywood stars started using it to the point that there was a national shortage of a drug called Ozempic. Ozempic is a brand name for a drug called semaglutide that's also known as Wegovy. It's a once-a-week shot that helps people lower their blood sugar by raising a hormone in your body called GLP-1 or glucagon-like peptide 1 that helps you feel fuller by slowing down your digestion and also working in your brain to decrease your appetite. So it's been very successful for people who are constantly thinking about food because they don't feel as hungry and the thoughts about food aren't as prevalent. It also helps people control their portions because they feel fuller a lot faster. So people who would eat like a full box of pizza or something are able to eat just one slice and feel satisfied. And this has been so helpful for people that are trying to lose weight. I mean, picture this, you're trying to make the right changes, exercise, and eat less so you can lose weight, but you have this hunger monster that is constantly telling you to eat every hour on the hour. So no matter how much willpower you have this monster constantly saying, feed me, making you crave snacks and second helpings. While semaglutide has been extremely effective for many people addressing the hunger monster by targeting just the GLP-1 pathway, researchers have been working on the next evolution of weight loss drugs, one that combines multiple beneficial signals that enhance its effect. You see, our bodies have another super important hormone called glucose-dependent insulinotropic peptide, or GIP for short. GIP actually increases the effect of GLP-1. When both GIP and GLP-1 are activated together, there's an additive effect in controlling appetite and controlling hunger. That's where this exciting second class of medication comes in. The dual GLP-1 analog medications like Mounjaro or tirzepatide. They sort of act as a 1-2 punch, essentially controlling your cravings and helping you lose weight. First off, GIP actually increases the production of another hormone called adiponectin. Despite its misleading name, adiponectin is actually kind of like a metabolic superhero. This hormone is produced by fat cells and literally fights against weight gain. It does this by, first of all, sensitizing your body to insulin, so it decreases insulin resistance. It also reduces inflammation in your body that can slow down your metabolism, but its most mind-bending ability is its ability to tell fat to literally start burning calories. This hormone tells your fat cells to start breaking down fats so your body can use it for energy. So by boosting the fat-fighting adiponectin, GIP literally tells your body to start spending energy rather than conserving it. So it's reprogramming your body's priorities when it comes to energy. So while GLP-1 is really good at controlling hunger and fighting that hunger monster, GIP's effects are multifaceted and they help you increase your metabolic rate. So essentially these dual GLP-1 agonists tell your bodies to get rid of any extra calories from your fat stockpile. And this is not just like in your belly or your arms, this is also in places like your liver. In fact, clinical research has shown that these dual incretin analogs are able to decrease the amount of fat in your liver. Basically, this drug has been shown in clinical trials to reduce liver fat, which is helpful for people who have fatty liver disease, which is now called metabolic dysfunction associated steatotic liver disease, or MASLD. But what if I told you there's a drug that does all of this and much more?
But wait, there's more.
This drug hits not one, not two, but 3 G receptors, and they actually involve one more receptor called the glucagon receptor. And the name of this medication is retatrutide, and it's been getting absolutely insane results. Now, if you're getting any value from this video, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe as well, because it really helps the channel grow. Now, I have to mention that GIP actually increases glucagon indirectly slightly, but these new class of medications called the triple G medications actually bind to the actual receptor. So these triple G injections are cutting edge compounds that can finally stop the constant hunger and cravings that make dieting and weight loss feel like torture. It's helped obese people achieve double-digit percentage losses of their body weight through this new approach. So in clinical trials, some participants lost 24% of their body weight after 48 weeks. So just to put this in context, most weight loss studies cite 10% as being like the goal. So if you're a 200-pound person and you lose 10%, that's 20 pounds. So you'd end up at 180. As a matter of fact, even if you lose 5%, that's usually enough to start seeing a reversal of conditions like diabetes and the damage that it causes to your body. So 24% would be like a 200-pound person losing 48 pounds. That is absolutely insane. That's nearly 50 pounds of weight loss with this medication, and that's results that we have not seen anywhere else. And people are keeping the weight off while staying on the medication. So I mean, these medications have the ability to potentially change the landscape of how we treat obesity. I mean, with those insane results, what are the potential risks of taking this medication? Well, like GLP-1 and GLP-1 GIP analogs, have some of the same effects. So those are generally GI symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, because as we mentioned earlier in the video, these medications work by slowing down digestion. Because these medications also increase your metabolic rate, there's have been a transient increase in your heart rate when first starting these medication. It usually goes away the longer you are on the medication. Also, this medication is currently under clinical trials in humans, so most of the side effects have been reported as mild to moderate. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of pharmaceutical companies, and they're obviously incentivized to downplay some of the side effects, but I'm sure that the list of side effects will get more extensive. And the thing about these clinical trials, they usually enroll, let's say, like 5,000 people. But if a side effect only occurs in 1 in 10,000 people, the clinical trial might not show that possible side effect. Therefore, once these drugs come out, I am sure there are going to be a lot more side effects that we find once people start using it and maybe misusing it. So the full risk of this medication remain to be seen. So when is this medication coming out? Like I said, it's still currently in clinical trials and has been getting great results with minimal side effects. So if I had to guess, I think late 2025, maybe 2026 is when we'll see this actually come out to market. Now, whether or not you're on medication, what you put in your mouth is very important. If you're scared of some of the risks from these weight loss medications, there's a natural way of losing weight. Whether you've been dealing with obesity your entire life or you've been struggling to lose the last few pounds, I've included a 4-step checklist down in the description below that's helped me lose close to 20 pounds in just over a month. And that's without counting calories or going to the gym every day or using any weight loss medication. So with retatrutide slated to come out in late 2025 and possibly 2026, you don't have to wait that long to start losing weight today. So make sure to click on this video here where I give you science-backed ways to start shedding pounds naturally without resorting to extreme calorie counting or spending endless hours in the gym.